A 6-year-old girl of Indian origin was brutally assaulted in Ireland. And what makes it even more heartbreaking? Her attackers told her, "Dirty Indian, go back to India." On August 6th, this incident took place in Waterford, where a group of children dragged her off her bicycle, pulled her hair, punched her repeatedly, and even pressed a bicycle wheel against her private parts. She was out enjoying a bike ride. Her mother, now an Irish citizen and a nurse originally from Kerala's Kottayam, her daughter came home trembling and in tears.
Girl, she expressed at the night after the incident that, the gang who punched her, they were telling, "Go back to India," something like that, "Dirty Indian, go back." That was so upsetting. Like, I didn't realize I didn't belong here. That's so upsetting.
The question echoing in the community is simple. How could something like this happen to a child? And the truth is, this isn't an isolated story. Looking back over the past month, we can see multiple cases and attacks against Indians. On Monday, members of the Ireland India Council met Deputy Prime Minister Simon Harris to discuss the safety of Indians. They urged the government to introduce legislative changes that would hold parents accountable for crimes committed by their children. After that meeting, Harris condemned the attack and noted the social media plays a major role in spreading racism and hate. It took a long time for Ireland to respond, some critics say, because the attacks didn't begin yesterday or a month ago. On August 1st, in Dublin, Indian taxi driver Lakhvir Singh was attacked with a bottle by passengers. He suffered serious eye injuries and may never be able to return to work. Around the same time, Dr. Santosh Yadav, an AI researcher, was punched in the face by a group of teenagers, fracturing his cheekbone and leaving his face bloodied. Just weeks earlier, on July 19 in Tala, another Indian man was beaten, stripped and stabbed by a teenage gang, an attack now under investigation as a hate crime. And recently, a disturbing video surfaced online showing an Indian man pressured to recite the Hail Mary prayer. While the location hasn't been officially confirmed, many say it was in Dublin. In recent years, the Indian population in Ireland has boomed. Around 10 years back, Indians counted roughly 10,000. Today, the number stands above 45,000. This spike has been more visible on the streets of Ireland. Mostly young health workers, they do not shy away from public display of Indianness. They organize public cultural events, jostle in parks, shooting reels, and are quite vocal about sharing their tradition with pride. But this very visible presence is making some local youngsters feel like their own space is being robbed. Further fueling this anti-Indian sentiment are false narratives spreading across WhatsApp groups, X, and fringe websites, wrongly linking Indian immigrants to crime, job shortages, and housing crisis, fueling anger and violence. In response to these incidents, the Indian Embassy in Dublin has issued advisories urging nationals to avoid isolated areas and to report any racist behavior. The Indian community is also coming together to address the increasing incidents of hate crimes. Brito Parapadan is an elected representative from Tala Central, a region on the outskirts of Dublin. He thinks only a change in the law can help check these crimes. He spoke to 24 International about the concerns of the Indian community.
However, as we know, in order for real change to occur, there has to be a change in our law, particularly juvenile crime law.
Many Indians moved to Ireland for education, careers, and a better life. Instead, they are now met with isolation, fear, and racially motivated violence. These aren't isolated incidents. They point to a disturbing pattern. And to those who argue migrants should stop recreating India and blend in more, let's be clear. No culture, no accent, no lifestyle ever justifies racial violence.